What's up, you guys? This is 22 Tiger Dude here with.
Go first.
Oh, he's pointing to me. All right. Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan0599 here again. And I am grateful to be back with my best friend, 22 Tiger Dude, and my other friend, Justin Watches Movies, for our, I guess you could say, our annual Oscar predictions now.
And I am Justin watching movies, as he has said already.
Yeah, you guys, and this is our second year doing this together. Well, this is the first live stream where we're doing the predictions because last year we just filmed it privately and then I had to edit, in which I'm not going to even get to the editing
Don't
part.
even get
But
to it. Let's just say,
it was
uh,
it was the worst time
It
I've
was
had
bad.
editing a video. Yeah, it was the worst time I've ever had editing the video. I never want to look back at that.
Well,
So
there's
I figured
exactly.
So I figured this year I keep it live, and I figured it'd be cool because while we're doing our predictions, you guys could participate in the chat box, maybe even say your predictions if you want to. So of course, you guys, Oscar predictions. Obviously, the predictions mean we're just predicting on who we think the Academy is going to choose to win that certain category. Not who we want to win, but who we predict is going to win that certain category.
But what Tony
So
doesn't know is that I have an actual book from there, and they gave me all the real answers, so I know everything.
Exactly.
exactly, exactly. That's how you roll.
Yeah,
So
they
yes,
came in like in helicopter and like it was in a briefcase.
Yep, it's down here. I got it right below, over here somewhere. Right answers.
And speaking of Justin, he actually beat the both of us last year, but can he do it again? That's the question.
And
yeah,
I'm going to upload my thing, but we'll get away from that.
he was actually last year's champion. He was first place. Me and WWE fan were tied in second place. Thank goodness. I'll explain all that when we get to the end of this live stream of what we're gonna do with first, second, and third place. But for now, let's go ahead and get this prediction started. Are you gentlemen ready?
I am, sir.
Hmm.
Awesome. And of course, once again, if you guys want to participate in the chat box, go ahead. So I'm going to share the screen so you guys won't be seeing my beautiful face throughout this live stream, but you should be able to see Justin's and WWE fans' face. Okay, you guys. Wait, is that pointing at me? Let me see if it's pointing at me. Okay, yeah, it's pointing
Yes.
at me. All right, just want to make sure. Okay, you guys. So let me make sure of this. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Best Director. So over here for Best Director, we have The Big Short from Adam McKay, Mad Max Fury Road from director George Miller, The Revenant, Alejandro G. Iñárritu. Room is Lenny, I believe it's Lenny Abrahamson. There you go. And then we have Spotlight, directed by Tom McCarthy. So, of course, you guys, let's get to our predictions. Justin, who do you think will win Best Director?
Okie dokie. So, I had a little question. I was curious about this one. I mean, George Miller did an amazing job in the mindset of the Oscars. Tom McCarthy also did a great job, but I'm gonna go with The Revenant. Uh, he did a really great job. It was a long film. It was gritty, and he did a great job with Birdman as well. So I'm gonna go with the director of The Revenant. I think it's going to win, hopefully.
Sweet. Also, just to let you guys know very quick, as we are doing these, based on what my guest and I predict, I'm going to mark J for Justin, W for WWE fan, and T for Tony or 22 Tiger Dude, just to let you all know that. All right,
Okay.
WWE fan, who do you think will win Best Director?
Now, before I do this, I'm gonna just say, anytime I pick something for this movie, it's not because I want it to win so badly. It's just because I'm predicting I think it's going to win. So I just want to let everybody know that before I do this. All right, for my prediction, I'm gonna pick George Miller. The reason I'm saying George Miller is because he has actually been winning a lot of awards for Best Director. Sure, he didn't win at the Golden Globes, but I think he could get the Oscar for Best Director because if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Mad Max has been getting the most awards for like Best Director. Like that's the one that keeps on getting the most. So
Right.
and just George Miller just did an absolutely incredible job directing Fury Road, and it's honestly one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen on screen. And I hope he wins. And I honestly think the Academy will give it to him for Best Director.
Sweet. All right, and for me, you guys, for Best Director, I'm going to go with Justin on this one. I think the Academy is going to go with Alejandro G. Iñárritu for Best Director. And I think that personally just because of, like, look at how many reviews were, like, praising his direction and, you know, cinematography. Of course, we'll get to cinematography later, but I think because of the amount of buzz behind this movie and what Alejandro did with this movie, I think he'll win Best Director for this one. So that's my prediction.
All right.
All right. Now, the next category we're going to be moving on to is Best Leading Actor. So over here we have Bryan Cranston from Trumbo, Matt Damon from The Martian, Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant, Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, and Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl. So, Justin, who do you predict for this one? Exactly. Justin, who do you predict for Best Leading Actor?
I predict that it is going to be Leonardo DiCaprio's year as an Oscar. I was, watching The Danish Girl, I thought, oh, Eddie's year again. And if anybody's going to win it, it might be Eddie Redmayne besides Leo, but it's going to be Leo's year, and I'm going to party hard. I can't wait for this.
Sweet. WWE fan.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He not only deserves this award, I mean, if he doesn't win, then something's wrong with the Oscars. I mean, really, honestly, because he gave the single best performance of last year from anybody, man, female, like man, woman, anybody. He gave the best performance of anybody last year. He just gave it his all, and it honestly could be his best performance ever, in my opinion, because what he did with that movie, he just blew me away so much, and I want to finally see him win this year, finally get his Oscar. The Oscar he's been deserving for a long time. So, Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant.
And I'm going to be joining you two on this one. I also think the Academy will finally give the Oscar to Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I agree with what you said, first of all, how his performance is just absolutely incredible. He's been working hard in his films, and it's always a shame whenever we see him get snubbed. So I'm hoping he will win. I feel like if he doesn't win, it's going to go to Michael Fassbender, but my gut is telling me he will finally get the Oscar. So that will be my prediction for Best Leading Actor. All right, next up is Best Actress, Best Leading Actress. There you go. So we have Cate Blanchett for Carol, Brie Larson for Room, Jennifer Lawrence for Joy, Charlotte Rampling, I hope I got that right, for 45 Years, and Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn. So, Justin, who do you think will win Best Leading Actress?
I picked Brie Larson because her role was really gripping and really heartbreaking. But I haven't seen I heard her name the other day, and it's like I don't know.
Saoirse Ronan.
I don't think that's it. She said it, and it's like Sorsa or something like that.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something on that.
I don't know. I haven't seen her role in Brooklyn yet, but she's been getting a lot of praise for that.
Right.
They just threw in Jennifer Lawrence because she's Jennifer Lawrence. Kate Blanchett was
No,
pretty
no,
good.
no. She's become. You know who she's starting to
She's
become?
becoming Meryl Streep.
Meryl
The new
Streep.
Meryl
She's starting
Streep,
to
yeah.
become Meryl Streep.
But I'm going with Brie Larson. She did a really, really good performance.
All right, W.
Same here. Even though I thought it was just a good performance, nothing award worthy in my opinion. But it's obviously she's been getting a lot of awards and stuff for Room, so I really think they are gonna give it to her. And yeah, and plus I can't even say anything else about the others because this is the only movie I've seen from this category. So
Yeah.
Right. And
Carol
Joy's the only one I've seen in this category. I still have to see Room. I hope to check it out before the Oscars. If I don't, then I'll most certainly check it out after the Oscars. But seeing all the reviews, seeing all the praise her performance is getting and all, I think she will take home the trophy for Best Leading Actress.
another one we're united on.
Yeah, isn't it funny how we're all united on Best Actor and Best Actress?
We know it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, next up is the supporting. We are now in Best Supporting Actor. So we have Christian Bale from The Big Short, Tom Hardy from The Revenant, Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, and Sylvester Stallone for Creed. Justin, who do you predict will win the trophy?
It's really a toss-up. All four except for Mark Rylance, I think, could win it.
Right.
Christian Bale was an interesting character. Mark Ruffalo, different. I don't know. I'm going with Tom Hardy because out of all those people,
Right.
besides Stallone, he was in it a lot more, and he had a really big role in The Revenant.
Yeah.
And it was probably Tom Hardy's best performance besides Bane and Warrior, but I'm going with Tom Hardy, and I could see them giving it to Sylvester Stallone just for nostalgic sake, but I'm going with Tom Hardy.
All right. W.
As much as I would love to see Mark Ruffalo win this award, because honestly, to me, he gave the best performance out of any of these guys, but they're going to give it to Sylvester Stallone. I really do believe that they are going to give it to Sylvester Stallone for Creed. So, yeah, I got my full gut on Sylvester Stallone. So, yeah. But if Mark Ruffalo wins, I won't be mad.
Right.
And I wouldn't be mad if Stallone won either. I wouldn't be mad at all.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm uniting with you on this one, WWE fan. Although, I haven't seen Bridge of Spies, The Big Short, and Spotlight yet. I know, shame on me. But, Tom Hardy was really incredible in The Revenant. I mean, he's just as good as Leo, in my opinion, in that film. And Sylvester Stallone was incredible in Creed 2. And knowing the buzz and knowing the Academy, I think the trophy's going to go to Stallone on this one.
You guys betrayed me.
Trade you?
Sorry. Stab you right through the heart.
Don't worry, Justin. We'll be united again somehow. All right, next up, we now have Best Supporting Actress. So we have Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Rooney Mara for Carol, Rachel McAdams for Spotlight, Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl, and Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. Justin, who do you think will win Best Supporting Actress?
Okay. Hands down, the best performance out of them five was Alicia Vikander, and there's some boobies in there, which I liked. But
Sweet.
He did not just say, "Oh my God."
I'm going with
she's
Rachel
a
McAdams for Spotlight.
Oh, she is, but I just didn't expect that.
Hey, they were good, but with the praise from Spotlight and everything, and Rachel McAdams, blah blah blah, I think they're going to pick Rachel McAdams. But I do think Lisa Vikander was an amazing actress in there, and Kate Winslet was really good too. Jennifer Jason Leigh was pretty funny in Hateful Eight, but I'm going with the mindset of the Oscars and picking Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to say very quick, in relation to Justin's comment, she's a beautiful girl, man, so I look forward to seeing her boobies.
You're sickos, I'm on kidding. No, here's my joke. Keep it professional. Tony knows what that joke is from.
Exactly. All right. Now that we have that out of the way, what's your prediction?
This is probably so far the one I have the most toss-up with because it can go to either one of these three. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Alicia Vikander, or Kate Winslet. It's one of those three that it might go to. Now, to me, the one that deserves it at anybody else is Jennifer Jason Leigh, but I don't think that's the one the Academy's going to pick. The one I think is Kate Winslet. That's the one. She won the Golden Globe. She's been winning all these other awards for the film. But so is Alicia Vikander. But I think, honestly, they're going to give it to Kate Winslet. So, Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Well, it looks like we all have different predictions for this one because my gut is telling me that the Oscars will give it to Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl. I haven't seen The Danish Girl yet. I'm hearing decent to mixed reviews on that one, but I have heard that she is the best part about that movie. Like she actually steals the spotlight from Eddie Redmayne, and she's a very talented actress. So not only just that, but I think the Academy will go with Alicia Vikander. So that's my prediction. That's my gut feeling.
So the first one we're all divided on. That's awesome, actually.
I know, right? Very, very interesting. So now we are on Best Original Screenplay. Let me turn over my pages very quick. All right, so for Best Original Screenplay, we have Bridge of Spies, Ex Machina, Inside Out, Spotlight, and Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Tony. Excuse me. All right, Justin, your prediction for this one.
I'm choosing Spotlight, but I could see them giving it to Straight Outta Compton. Just it was good, but I think Spotlight's gonna do some damage throughout this 2016 Oscars. So I'm going with Spotlight.
All right, W.
As much as I would love Inside Out to win this award because it deserves it, but I'm going with my gut feeling, and I think they're going to give it to Spotlight, honestly.
Right.
Because even though Spotlight did have an incredible screenplay to it, but I really do think that they're going to give it to Spotlight for Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah. For me, I could see it either going to Inside Out or Spotlight, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does go to Spotlight, but my gut feeling is telling me that it'll go to Inside Out just because, like I said, I'm pretty much going to say the same thing throughout this live stream. You know, it's about the buzz, and, you know, Inside Out had such an original and thought-provoking concept, and I think the Academy could go to Inside Out. Like I said, Spotlight could win, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if it wins, but my gut will tell me Inside Out for this one. All right, next up, we have Best Adapted Screenplay. So we have The Big Short, Brooklyn, Carol, The Martian, and Room. Justin, who do you think will take home Best Adapted Screenplay?
I chose The Martian. It was just, I think that's one of my favorite best films out of all those. But I could see them giving it to Brooklyn because of the buzz that it's been getting, but I'm choosing The Martian.
All right, so The Martian is your prediction.
Yep.
All right, W.
My prediction for best screenplay, for best adapted screenplay, I gotta agree with Just on this one, The Martian, because it's been getting a lot of buzz, and it's a fantastic screenplay, and really it's the one that deserves to win out of all of them. I really do think the Academy will give it to The Martian.
Interesting.
Give me 1 second.
All right. For me, honestly, as much as I love The Martian, and while I haven't seen The Big Short, I think the Academy will give this one to The Big Short. Like, something just tells me they're going to pick The Big Short to win a
I want to be mad.
Yeah. It looks like an interesting movie. I do want to check it out whenever I can. So, yeah, that's what my gut's telling me, The Big Short.
Oh, okay.
No, but if The Martian wins, I wouldn't be surprised because, like you guys said, it's incredible. It is one of my favorite movies of last year as well. Ooh, you guys know me when it comes to animation, so here is Best Animated Feature. We have Anomalisa, Boy and the World, yeah, Boy and the World, Inside Out, Shaun the Sheep movie, and When Marnie Was There. So, Justin, who do you think will win this one?
I mean, come on, Tony. Come on. It's
I
Inside
know.
Out.
Yeah.
I
Tony.
really want to check out When Marnie Was There, and I think you said Shaun the Sheep was really good.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite movies from last year.
I've watched about 20 minutes of it, and I really, really want to check out When Marnie Was There. I heard
Anomalisa.
yeah, the first film. Sorry, skip my mind. That first, I've heard some pretty good things about that, but with how great Inside Out was, it's going to go to Inside Out.
Yeah. W.
Tony, come on now. Come on. Just put my name. Just put the letter underneath. Do I even have to say the movie? Put it underneath Inside Out, boy. Just do it. I'm not even gonna explain why it needs to win this.
I'm surprised Peanuts and Good Dinosaur is not in there.
I know, that surprised me either. That surprised me too. Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but trust me, of all of these, I knew it was gonna be obvious. I just didn't want to say anything. But thank you two gentlemen for making me look like a bad guy. So, all right. So yes, it's obvious. We all know this. It's gonna go to Inside Out. I don't blame them. You know, the movie's great. It's original. But let's face it, it probably is gonna be one of the more predictable wins. Like, let's just face it.
Well, who cares? It was my second best movie of last year.
Hey, it's an awesome animated movie, man. I mean, it is well deserving, honestly. That's gonna win. We all know it's gonna win, so.
Yes.
I can guarantee that will be the one movie.
One of the awards I could care less about. I'm joking. Well, I'm joking, but.
Trying to save yourself there.
It's all like WWE fans all like, oh, I don't want to offend anyone if I say this. Oh, never mind. I'll just say it.
Yeah, I'll just say.
I'm
being honest, like.
No, you're being honest. Honestly, you're being honest. But for best foreign language film, we have, all right, Embrace of the Serpent from Colombia, Mustang from France, Son of Saul from Hungary, Thebe from Jordan, and A War from Denmark. So, Justin, who do you think will win best foreign language film?
When it comes to some of these smaller categories, I always pick the one that I've heard of.
Right.
So I'm going with Son of Saul. I've heard of that. I've seen reviews. I've seen posters. I've seen trailers. So that's the one I'm going with. I haven't seen it, and I haven't even heard of the other four, so I'm going with that.
Yeah. W.
Same here, Son of Saul, because I've been hearing a lot of buzz about it. It's the one that's been winning a lot of awards. So, yeah, and it's the one I've really heard about the most. Well, I didn't hear about it up until the Golden Globes, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, and it looks like we're all united on this one. Because this is the one I've heard from the most. I haven't really heard too much from the others. It's the one I've been hearing the most about and the most buzz about. So I think this one will probably... I think personally it will win Best Foreign Language Film. That's my prediction. All right, let me make sure. Yeah. So next up, we have Best Documentary Feature. We have Amy, Cartel Land, The Look of Silence, What Happened, Sorry, let me go ahead and look very quick. Miss Simone. And we have Winter on Fire, Ukraine's Fight for Freedom. So, Justin, who do you predict for this one?
I've heard of Amy, and I've heard of Cartel Land. Cartel Land I'm actually wanting to watch, so I'm going to go pick Cartel Land.
All right. WWE fan?
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard of 3 of these. Amy, Cartel Land, and The Look of Silence. Someone I'm hearing feedback.
What's that?
I said I'm hearing feedback.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to hear feedback, too. Here. Hello? That's
Hello?
weird. Hmm. Hopefully the sound will go away right now. Let's see. All right, so which one are you gonna choose for this one then, W?
I guess I'll pick Amy because that's the one I've been hearing a lot of buzz about.
Right.
And yeah, so I'll just go with Amy. I've got nothing really else to say.
Yeah. I like how just as we continue on, it's like back to normal again.
Yes.
All right, and I actually have to agree with you. I've heard of only Amy and Cartel Land, as Justin said. And while I won't be surprised if Cartel Land wins, I've heard so much praise about Amy that I think this will win Best Documentary Feature.
And I could see it giving it to her because she passed away too.
Yeah. Now, next up, we have Best Documentary Short Subject. We have Body Team 12, Chow Beyond the Lines. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced that, guys. Claude Lanzmann, Spectres of the Shoah, A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness, and The Last Day of Freedom. Justin, who do you think will win this one?
Haven't heard any of those. I'm just going to go with The Last Day of Freedom.
All right. W.
I've heard none of these, but I'll go with Body Term 12, I guess.
Body Team 12?
Body Team 12. Oh, but it said Term at first. Yeah, Body Team 12.
No, trust me, I did too. When I was doing my predictions, I thought it said term at first. Just like you guys, I haven't heard of any of these, but I think they'll give it to The Last Day of Freedom, so that's my prediction.
I just go off by the titles.
Honestly, that's the same thing with me. I just kind of go by the titles to decide.
Oh, remember Justin last year? Me and you just went off of the funny title Boogaloo and Graham. Remember that? I'll never forget that.
Oh man, yeah, I'll never forget that. That was funny. The good times. All right, so next up we have Best Short Film Live Action. We have Ave Maria, Day One, Everything Will Be Okay, Shook, I think it's Shock, and Stutterer. Justin, who do you predict will win this?
Zero. I have never heard any of those, but I'm just going with Day One.
Day One? All right. W?
The one I'm going to go with is Stutterer.
Stutterer?
Yes.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Please
Yeah,
stick
it's
with
like-
us at this moment.
Exactly. Hold on. Let me see if it could take me back real quick. Because that was weird, honestly. Like, it was working on me well, and now it's all like it's not. Hold on. Okay, thank goodness. Justin, what was your prediction again?
Day One.
All right. Whew, freaking Photoshop. And then what was your prediction again, W?
Stutterer.
All right. And I'm going to go with the same as W. I'm going to go with Stutterer.
Sweet.
All right. Whew, Photoshop almost gave me a heart attack there. All right, so, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? All right, moving on. Best Animated Short Film. We have Bear Story, Prologue, Sanjay Super Team, We Can't Live. Hold on. Sorry about that. We Can't Live Without Cosmos, and World of Tomorrow. Who do you think will win this one, Justin?
I've never heard any of these, but I'm looking at the poster. Isn't Sanjay Super Team? Isn't that the one from The Good Dinosaur?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I went with Bear Story.
Bear Story? All right. Hold on, let me see if this works real quick. So, Bear Story for Justin. WWE fan.
I have only heard of two of these, and that's World of Tomorrow and Sanjay Super Team. I'm going to go with World of Tomorrow because from people that I've seen have actually been praising this like crazy, so I could honestly see the Academy giving World of Tomorrow the win for Best Short Film Animation.
Right. And I've been hearing about this one this last couple of weeks, actually, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one wins, but I think this one might go to Sanjay's Super Team.
How was that one? I've never seen. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, I reviewed it in my Good Dinosaur movie review, and I gave it an A+. I loved it.
Sweet.
Yeah. I would love, although I can't say anything because I haven't seen the others, but as far as I've seen, which is this one, I think it'll win. And I would love for it to win, honestly. All right, next up, we go on to Best Original Score. So we have Bridge of Spies, Carol, The Hateful Eight, Sicario, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. Justin, who do you think will win Best Original Score?
All of these are actually really good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Star Wars: Force Awakens.
Right.
It's Star Wars. Music's great.
Yeah. So Star Wars for Justin on WWE fan?
I'm gonna go with the Hateful Eight because that's the one that's been winning, like
Right.
all the awards, and it's an incredible score.
Right.
And so yeah, just the Hateful Eight. I think it's gonna win.
Right. Hold on, since Photoshop's giving me technical difficulties, I'm actually just gonna write down what you guys predict.
All right.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It's like Photoshop was working on me and now it wasn't. So, Justin, you said Star Wars, right?
Correct.
And then W, you said the Hateful Eight, right?
Yes.
All right, sweet. All right, and for me, I'm going to agree with WWE fan. I will also predict that the Hateful Eight will win Best Original Score. All right. So now let's move on to Best Original Song. So for Best Original Song, we have Earned It from 50 Shades of Grey. We have Monterey from Racing Extinction. We have Simple Song Number 3 from Youth. Till It Happens to You from The Hunting Ground, music and lyrics by Lady Gaga. And then Writings on the Wall from Spectre by Sam Smith. Justin, who do you think will win Best Original Song?
Is how much popular The Weeknd is. I'm gonna go with Earned It from 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
All right. Hey, if that's what he predicts, let him go with it. You never
I know
know.
I'll be wrong, but
You never know. It could win, honestly. You never know. All right, WWE fan, you're next.
I'm gonna go with Simple Song 3. I really think that because I've been hearing that's actually a great original song, so I really think it could win Best Original Song. So I'm going with Simple Song 3.
All right. Simple Song number 3 from Youth. All right, and for me, I'm gonna actually go with Till It Happens to You from Lady Gaga to win.
Fun fact, I was the only one that got this category right last year.
Yeah. All right. So now let's go ahead and move on to Best Sound Editing. So for Best Sound Editing, we have Mad Max, Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Sicario, and Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Justin, who do you think will win Best Sound Editing?
I'm going with The Revenant.
The Revenant?
Yep.
All right. All right, so Revenant for Justin. For you, WWE fan?
For me, I'm gonna go with The Revenant as well, honestly.
All right. So for Best Sound Editing. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull these up again. All right, whatever. I'll just do it. All right. So Justin and WWE fans say The Revenant. I'm actually gonna probably surprise you guys. I think the Academy might go with Mad Max Fury Road on this one.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, for sound, that's my prediction. I think it'll win sound editing. Fury Road. Okay, next up. All right. Let's see if there's anything I can do before that. Cancel. Just want to try something real quick to get this working again. All right. Whatever. Okay, so for best production design, we have Bridge of Spies, The Danish Girl, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, and The Revenant. Justin, who do you think will win best production design?
I'm gonna go with The Martian.
All right. W?
I'm gonna go with The Revenant.
All right. Revenant. And then for me, I'm going to go with, actually, believe it or not, I think for some reason Bridge of Spies might take this one. Yeah. I know
watch that again.
I know that's a risky move, but I don't know. That's what my gut's telling me. All right. Now we go on to Best Cinematography. So we have Carol, The Hateful Eight, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, and Sicario. Justin, who do you think will win Best Cinematography?
I'm gonna go with The Revenant.
The Revenant? All right. WWE fan?
I want to pick Mad Max so much, but I can't because I know they're going to give it to The Revenant.
So you're going Revenant on this one too, right?
Yes.
All right. And guess what, gentlemen? We unite on this one. I also think Revenant will win Best Cinematography. Sweet. All right. For some reason, the category that always has 3 nominees, Best Makeup and Hairstyling. So we have only 3 choices, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, and here, I'm going to need to read my paper for this one because it's actually a very long title. The 100-year-old man who climbed out of the window and disappeared. Justin, who do you think will win this one?
Mad Max.
Mad Max? All right. WWE fan?
I'm flip-flopping so much. Oh, man, this is really tough, honestly, between the two. But I gotta go with my gut. I gotta go with my gut. I gotta go with The Revenant. I really think they're gonna give it to The Revenant.
All right. Honestly, I could see it being between Revenant or Mad Max. But, Justin, I gotta agree with you. I think they'll give it to Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Best Costume Design. So for Best Costume Design, we have Carol, Cinderella, The Danish Girl, Mad Max Fury Road, and The Revenant. Justin, who do you think will get Best Costume Design?
The Revenant.
Revenant? All right. Justin, Revenant. WWE fan?
I think they're gonna give it to Mad Max Fury Road.
All right. Mad Max. And then for me, knowing the Academy, I think it's going to go to The Danish Girl. I think it is.
I could see that too.
Yeah, just knowing the Academy. If it goes to Mad Max, I won't be surprised, but my gut's telling me Danish Girl on this one. All right. Wow, can't believe how fast we got through these, honestly. We have Best Film Editing. So for Best Film Editing, we have The Big Short, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, Spotlight, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. Justin.
The Revenant. I would love to see Star Wars win or Mad Max, but I think The Revenant's going to win.
Yeah. W.
I think they're gonna give it to Mad Max, honestly.
Ooh, interesting. So Mad Max for you, correct?
Yes.
All right. And for me, I'm going to predict The Revenant will win this one. Okay, now we are on to
Wait, one question. Did we
Yeah.
do best sound mixing?
Yeah, we did best sound mixing and best sound editing.
I feel like we didn't do sound mixing. I thought we just did sound editing.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and look back. Sound editing, sound mixing. Yeah, I feel like we already did do it.
Oh no, we didn't, because Bridge of Spies we never mentioned. Because I remember that we never said like Bridge of Spies or.
Right.
Because
okay. Yeah, I don't think we got to sound mixing. I'm glad you caught that, honestly. All right, yeah. I think because of Photoshop gave me a hard time me having to write down, I completely missed that. Thanks for catching that, WWE fan.
You're welcome.
All right, so apparently we missed one. Sorry about that, folks. So for best sound mixing, we have... Let me write this down very quick. Okay, sound mixing, we have Bridge of Spies, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. Justin, who do you think will take sound mixing?
The Revenant.
All right, Revenant. WWE fan?
Mad Max Fury Road.
All right. And believe it or not, I'm going to agree with you, WWE fan. I think they'll give sound mixing the Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah. All right. I think we got through pretty much most of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now best visual effects, my favorite category.
Yeah. All right. So for best visual effects, we have Ex Machina, Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Martian, and The Revenant. Who do you think will take visual effects, Justin?
Mad Max.
All right. WWE. Sweet. WWE fan?
Oh, Mad Max Fury Road. No doubt. They're going to give it 2.
All right. You two might be surprised when I say this. I think they're going to give it to Star Wars The Force Awakens.
I would be happy.
I honestly, I won't be surprised if Mad Max gets it, but like I've been saying for some of these, my gut's telling me that Star Wars will get it. All right, gentlemen, we've now already have come to the biggest.
It's the Mac Daddy of the awards.
Yeah. Wanted to see if Photoshop will work for me on this one, because this is a big category, so I want to at least do it on this one. Let's see. Nope. All right, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, now you work on me. Okay, so now for Best Picture, we have The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. Justin, who takes Best Picture of the Year?
Dear Mother of God.
Do you just snort some cocaine?
I guess so, man. I guess I'm just so pumped that Photoshop actually worked for me that I guess the cocaine got to me.
I'm gonna go with The Revenant.
So you think Revenant will take Best Picture?
Yeah, I could see Spotlight winning, but I'm going with The Revenant.
All right, WWE fan, who do you think will win this one?
Watch the comments go. He's saying this because it's his favorite movie of last year. He loves the movie so much. Honestly, it could do it. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna put all my money on it. I'm saying Mad Max is winning Best Picture, baby.
So you think this will be Mad Max's year? You really think so for the?
I really think so, man. I'm not just saying it because I love the movie, but I honestly think it could win Best Picture. Hey, remember last year? Remember, I was the one person that said Birdman was going to win Best Picture, and guess what happened? It won Best Picture. So anything is possible.
That's true. That's true. Well, like I always say, whatever your gut tells you, you go with your gut. So I respect that, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, but knowing the Academy, I don't think it's gonna go with Mad Max. My gut's telling me Spotlight will win Best
Ooh,
Picture
we're
of the
all
year.
divided.
Oh my.
So that means this is interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see which of us actually gets Best Picture right, because I'm pretty sure out of the three of us, at least one of us will get it right. I'm
I
One.
predicting
really
that for sure.
think, I really think it could be one of these three. Out of any of the movies, it really could be one of these three.
That's very true, honestly.
Watch it be The Martian.
Yeah, watch it be The Martian. We're all gonna be like, what the?
Although I wouldn't mind it,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's
me
all
too.
right.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys. So we actually got through all of the predictions. Wow, and let me close this off so you guys can see my face again.
Yeah, I
All
missed it.
right. Nice. Let me see how the chat box is going so far. All right. Haven't been able to see the chat boxes, but I'm seeing some very interesting predictions from you guys. Very good job. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Thank you to G. Colby. Thank you to Eric MacArthur. Thank you to Vibrant Man for the Way. I want to give some shout outs because, I mean, if you're watching this, you deserve a shout out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. WWE fan who said same here in
Haha.
the chat.
Yeah.
And let's see, Josh Adamathra Vas Incorporated. Sorry if I get that wrong. Pronounce that wrong. Tevya Smoka. And yeah, I think I said everyone that's in the chat box right now. Thank you to everyone that's been doing this. We're not over yet though, because now we're going to be talking about the first, second, and third place. Now, WWE fan and I actually discussed this on Skype. And so last year for first place, it was Best Picture nominee, if I'm not mistaken. Like the first place
Yeah.
winner reviewed that,
I'm
right?
gonna review that this week.
Yeah, Justin's choice, I believe, is The Sound of Music, right, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, so if we had that, then second place was review a movie you like that everyone else hates. I still have to do mine, and it's Spider-Man 3. I know, everyone hates that movie.
I'm the
but
only one that kept that his held up the bargain last year.
I'm sorry, man, when you don't have time to rewatch Spider-Man 3, I don't know what you can say. But yeah.
Because it's garbage, but I'm kidding.
No, I know.
I'm kidding.
But speaking of second place, WWE fan was actually last year tied with me, and this is where we go back to what I said in the beginning. He already did his part of the bargain, but he actually reviewed Van Helsing, because that was a movie he enjoyed that everyone else hates. You guys can go on this channel right now and check that out. But this year, we kind of switched up the rules a bit.
Oh yeah,
All
and
right.
third place was if whoever got in third place will have to review a Barbie film, but luckily none of us got in third place, thank God.
Yeah.
So
No one had to review a Barbie movie, thank goodness. This year we did change it up. We've decided that first place winner, whoever wins this prediction game, the first place winner is going to be reviewing a Best Picture winner of their choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be first place. Second place, it's reversed. Instead of reviewing a film you like that everyone else hates, this year it's going to be review a film you hate that everyone else likes. Yeah, I know, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then third place, everyone. WWE fan, I have to give credit where credit is due. This little guy right here came up with it. And you know what, WWE fan, why don't you say what third place is?
I'm scared.
Whoever goes in third place has to review an asylum film. If you don't know what an asylum film is, it is the guys that bought you Airplane vs. Volcano, Three-Headed Shark, and many, many more classics.
Wait, I did my research. Didn't they do the Sharknado movies too?
Yes, they did.
Oh, good God Almighty. So yes, yeah, let's just hope none of us get in third place like last year.
I wouldn't mind second.
Yeah, second
I'd
or
rather
first,
be in
I wouldn't
second.
mind.
I'd rather be in second place and review a film that I don't like, that everyone else likes, than review an asylum film.
Exactly. So yeah, I think we covered everything, the rules, the predictions. I think we covered everything, right, you guys?
Yep. I
Yeah.
think so.
So yeah, you guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone in the chat box. Brian Mendoza made a comment about Spider-Man 3. I agree with you, Brian Mendoza. It is underrated. But we also have Cinema 7. And yeah, thank you everyone that's been participating in the predictions. You guys have made a lot of very good predictions in the chat box. And of course, I want to thank my guests.
Justin Watches Movies.
Thank you, 22 Tag for once again having me for the, I guess you could say our annual Oscar predictions now. Because I have so much fun doing this because, you know, it gives us, it's like our sporting, like, you know how people bet for sporting events and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
This is like what this is for us. So, and it's fun, honestly. It's really fun. I have a great time doing it. Like, now I have something to do while watching the Oscars. Like, I can check, like, oh, I hope I get this right because then, you know, I can get even further to first place. So, you know, it's something fun to do, and I really enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm glad you know, because at first he was kind of contemplating, like, should I do this again this year? I kept on convincing him. I was like, come on, do it. We had so much fun last year, so let's just do it again. And he did, so I'm glad he did. So,
yeah,
I'm rambling, but, yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. And I was going to still do it, but it's just all like, I wasn't sure like when though. But I was glad to be able to do this at least before the Oscars. So thank you for your encouragement, WWE fan.
You're welcome.
And this is our first live stream, guys. So if you guys enjoy this, who knows? Maybe this is the start of us maybe doing these things live streams instead of us just coming together, filming this privately, then me having to do hours of editing and then just uploading it live from there. I think, honestly, doing it live stream is better, and I don't think I'm going to edit this one, honestly. I pretty much like what we've done, even though despite the fact by the second half I had to do the writing of our predictions instead of Photoshop. Yeah, thank you, Photoshop. But, you know, other than that, I think this turned out very well. And, of course, we can't forget about Justin. Thank you so much for coming on here, man.
It was fun. Hopefully I'm all right and you guys lose.
Yeah. And on Sunday, after the Oscars, we will come back together and we'll go through which of our predictions are right and
we
wrong.
should even make that into a live show. Let's do that as a live show as well. Let's just do it live.
Would you guys be up for doing that? You, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
We'll do it.
Actually, well, it's like, if we did this live, then why not just do the aftermath of the Oscars live?
Yes.
So, yeah, So yeah, let's we'll probably do Sunday live after the Oscars. Me, WWE fan Justin, will unite together once again to go through our predictions and see which one we got right and wrong, and then at the end we will find out who got first, second, and third. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please check out these guests. I know I'm rambling, sorry about that, but please check them out. They are two seriously awesome people. They're very passionate about movies. They have great channels. So if you want to check them out, I will leave a link in the description below. This is 22 Tiger Dude here with WWE fan and Justin Watches Movies. And don't forget that we will always have
Wait. Yeah.
See ya.